Dawson Rider Wiki.
Hey YouTube, Dawson Rider here. Welcome to my review for the Power Rangers Beast Morphers Red Ranger training set. This is a very simple training set. If you're familiar with these, they did these all the time in Bandai, where you basically get a helmet and then some small little weapons. This is a pretty simplified one in which you just get a helmet, or a mask rather, and two weapons, which are these really cool looking cheetah daggers. But let's talk about the helmet real quick first. This is like 99% identical to the regular release of these masks. I do like these masks. While obviously they don't fit me all the way as an adult, they will fit, you know, kids that have normal sized heads, I guess. No offense to anyone with big heads, but you know what I mean. But what I like about them is that for like me, I love these helmets, so I liked buying these to hang on my wall because I love the design, and they're actually nice little helmets. Like Bandai used to have nice ones like these as well, where they're a nice hard plastic, you have a nice visor, they almost just look like they're meant to be a nice little display bit as well. They look more realistic for kids that are wearing them, and slowly Bandai began scaling them back, making them smaller and smaller, slowly scaling back the visor until it was just blank. And especially with these cool ones, like the see-through one, it looks cool. So I do like these. It's a nice solid material. You even have this nice rubbery goggle piece in here to make these a little more comfortable to wear, with a nice secure strap there as well. So it's overall just a pretty nice quality for like even a Halloween mask. The only difference here is the regular release is the eyes. You can sort of see the eyes are a little bit different on here because the gimmick here is they glow in the dark. I'll now cut ahead to some night shoot footage of this glowing in the dark. Alright, so now we can see a bit of the glow in the dark action happening here in Dawson Rider Nights. But yeah, it looks pretty neat, and the green kind of goes along with like the morph-x vibe, which is kind of cool. So yeah, I dig it. It's pretty neat. And I like that they did something separate too to make it stand out from the regular release, and so you're not just buying the same thing twice if you happen to want to get both of these. So yeah, you can see that a little bit. It's a cool idea to make it a little bit different, make it exciting for kids. Probably would have been something that drove the price up, but I think it would have been cooler to have like a little switch and have them be little lights, but that might have also been a hazard, having like hot lights so close to someone's head. But I don't know, I just thought that might be a little bit cooler than glow in the dark, which is often very hit and miss. And then for the daggers, I actually just really like the design on these things, and given the fact that they're supposed to be daggers, I totally forgot to take that sticker off. That's embarrassing. I didn't even see it there. Do you have one too? Okay, good, but at least I'm like caution. These are daggers, like, whew. I didn't know. But I like the design for these. I think they look really cool. There's something we haven't seen in the show. And as of this recording, they're not in the show. But, you know, we haven't seen any of this exclusive stuff in terms of the blasters and the swords and stuff that has not been in the show. So, you never know. So they could end up being in the show, but there is an art for it on the box, which is cool. I don't know if that means anything. Again, it's kind of unfamiliar territory because Bandai had a lot of non-show things. Hasbro's only had a few, and so far they've all made it in, so you never know. But regardless, I think these are really cool, especially since they're supposed to be daggers. It makes sense that they're small, so it's not like they're pretending this is a saber that's just really small. Like, they feel really cool. I think they'd be cool to see in the show. They kind of remind me of the Power Daggers. I dig the design of them. I like that they actually look good. That was another failing of Bandai as time went on. Like, everyone drew attention to, like, the Legacy collection and stuff like that, but I was often focused on stuff like this and the bike figures where they just kept cutting corners more and more every year. And so the weapons you got were basically just like a rectangle, like literally a gray rectangle came with it. So I like that these actually look like they could be a deluxe weapon release. So I kind of dig them. So overall, I think this set would actually be something cool to get a kid. Maybe even for like Halloween, you get a cool mask, some cool daggers. You know, they're safety daggers. They're just, you can squish in here and stuff like that. So they're not going to hurt anybody or anything like that. And if they make it in the show, and even if they don't, they make some cool little display pieces. So I'm not saying this is an absolute must-have for collectors or anything like that, but I think it's a neat little release that was unexpected for me. Anyway, that's about it for this one. Until next time, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and of course, don't forget to climb the steps and ring that bell so notifications for all my videos. Until next time, thanks guys, Dawson Rider, signing out.